me, I can't wait for November 15th, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, my favorite fighter all time, Mike Tyson. I am Mike going to be facing Jake Paul. But that's not the real main event. That's not the real epic fight. The real epic fight, and probably arguably the best fight of the year, is the rematch between Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor, two of the most decorated champions, two of the most decorated fighters in the history of the sport of boxing. Amanda Serrano, you already know, Puerto Rican superstar, been holding Puerto Rico down, New York City, Brooklyn. Amanda Serrano, the ambassador of women boxing, 7th Division World Champion, undisputed, daring to be great once again to capture 2 Division Undisputed World Champion with the 7th Division World Champion status. Hey, yo, she's going, I used to say that Amanda Serrano is the Manny Pacquiao of women boxing. But if she captures the undisputed versus Katie Taylor and beats her in the rematch while moving up again, multiple divisions, daring to be great, can we honestly say that she is the most decorated champion ever in the sport of boxing? Katie Taylor, one of the most decorated resume, I believe the best resume in the history of women boxing and stuff like that. A trailblazer, uplifted women boxing to a whole nother level and stuff like that. Her and Amanda Serrano made history in Madison Square Garden when they fought. I was there. I still got goosebumps to this day. I'm from New York, so I've been in Madison Square Garden. I'm a Knicks fan, so I've been to tons of Knicks games. I'm a WWE fan. I've been to a bunch of WWE events, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and stuff like that. I think it was SummerSlam 92, 93. So, yo, I've been to Rangers game. I've been to college basketball games. I never heard that type of pop. Yeah, I'm talking about the best pop that was sustainable. Now, of course, Stone Cold, the Rock pop, but I'm gonna tell you like this: that was sustainable for 20 plus minutes. Yo, it was live out there. Shout out to the Irish fans. Shout out to the Puerto Rican fans, Latino, Irish, man. When that fan base come together, it's electric. Now, I'm telling you like this. I already made my prediction. Look, in the first fight, it was a highly competitive fight like it's supposed to be. The best fighting the best. It was entertaining. We see Amanda Serrano hurt Katie Taylor several times. I believe it was in the 4th or the 5th round, and then the last round. If it was 3 minutes, to be honest, I think Amanda Serrano could have stopped Katie Taylor. My prediction is that Amanda Serrano is going to come with the victory, but it's going to be a hard fight. This is Katie Taylor. She's one of the greatest, or probably the greatest ever. Of course, it's going to be arguably with Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, Clarissa Shields. Those are I believe that those are the three-headed monsters right now in women boxing. But the way that both of these girls carry themselves, the way they are the ambassadors and trailblazers and decorated like that. And yes, Clarissa Shields is also decorated, undisputed. She went to the heavyweight division, but the thing is, where Clarissa Shields is at, I'm not trying to like devalue or anything like that, but I just want to be real about it. You know, she went to the heavyweight division. And if you look at the heavyweight division in women boxing, no pun intended to the women out there and stuff like that, because of course, you know, women, you can't really compare the women division and men division and how deep these divisions are. But there's like 9 heavyweight girls, or I think 5 heavyweight girls have winning records and the rest of them have losing records. It's not even the same, you know what I'm saying? So, yes, she's decorated, but when it comes to Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano within their division, is a lot of competition and a lot of girls that's been the Olympics, a lot of women that had great amateur background and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So, if you look at the resume of Katie Taylor, I believe that she got the best resume ever in women boxing. And she got Amanda Serrano. She got a victory over Amanda Serrano as well. But if Amanda Serrano beats Katie Taylor, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I can't even just say that she's one of the greatest women ever. She is one of the greatest fighter that ever laced them up and the most decorated champion ever. I just feel like, you know, Amanda Serrano, her power has carried. She stopped her opponent. She stopped her opponent. I think she needs one more knockout, I believe, to tie Christy Martin. So I think it is. I gotta re-educate myself on that one. I think that she'll tie Christy Martin for the most knockouts if she stops Katie Taylor, or she's ahead. But if she does it that night to become undisputed, And y'all already know, shout out to Katie Taylor. She's a 2-division undisputed. She beat Chantel Cameron. Chantel Cameron is one of the prestige fighters, women fighters in the sport of boxing as well. So you got to give a lot of credit to Katie Taylor for daring to be great. These are 2 women that have been daring to be great, have been a trailblazer in the sport of boxing, has meant more to the sport of boxing. I believe that. And kudos to Eddie Hearn and stuff like that, and elevating and helping elevate Katie Taylor in the sport of boxing. Shout out to Lou DiBella, shout out to Jordan, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to Jake Paul, Most Valuable Promotions, for doing a wonderful job, and everybody in Most Valuable Promotions. A lot of people talk about excellency, and Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya as a promoter, Eddie Hearn, but Nikisi, he has been, in my opinion, the spearhead of really changing the way that you do business in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Jake Paul has done a wonderful job. I believe that he's been great to the sport of boxing. I know in the beginning we didn't know what was to expect from Jake Paul, but when he, you know what I'm saying, with him and Valuable Promotions and what they have done, and you know how Showtime went out of business and they taking care of the up and coming stars, they got a platform for them. He's signing amateurs that a lot of promoters won't even sign, and giving them a platform, giving them a chance, giving them an opportunity. That's what Jake Paul is, an opportunity also for people to pick his brain in the business side of things. Jake Paul has been wonderful for the sport of boxing. He has captivated the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans, has brought in new fans, have sustained the eyeballs of fans, and we all know what Mike Tyson has done. Think about it, the co-main event and the main event. Think about it, the arguably greatest male fighter that ever lived, and the greatest women fighter, and both of these personnel from Brooklyn, and Amanda Serrano and Mike Tyson, 2 from New York City, and the best from the best of the sexes. That's incredible, man. I think it's gonna be an incredible night. I think New York is gonna be the victor. And look, shout out to Katie Taylor. Shout out to Katie Taylor. I think she lives out here in New York, you know what I'm saying, in the suburbs as well. That's where she trains. I can't wait for the fight. I believe that's the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Of course, this past weekend we did have Beterbiev, we did have Bivol, and it was a great technical matchup. I believe that Amanda Serrano is going to hurt Katie Taylor, but I think it's going to be competitive. Amanda Serrano, she stayed focused. She don't got no man. She don't got no boyfriend, no fiance. She has been dedicated. This has been her husband. And for Katie Taylor, I believe so as well. 2 beautiful women in and out. Again, ambassadors of the sport of boxing. And to say it like this, it's going to be the most entertaining fighter in the sport. And in the sport, remember, they broke barriers in Madison Square Garden, and they're gonna steal the show over there in Texas, November 15th. Hopefully I can make it. Shout out to Amanda Serrano. That's my home girl. You know what I'm saying? Love Amanda Serrano. Been following Amanda Serrano. Love the family. Shout out to Cindy. Shout out to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Has done a wonderful job. Jordan has done a wonderful job. Should be getting manager of the year, anytime soon. And then, Amanda Serrano was already having her promotional company, a successful promotional show out there, signing Puerto Ricans, giving back to her island. October 11th, that was the event. So shout out Amanda Serrano. I think that she's going to be doing wonderful things when she does retire. If she beats Katie Taylor, ain't nothing for Amanda Serrano could do. Yes, Sky Nicholson is calling her out, but that's like Amanda Serrano was way ahead. Nobody could shame Amanda Serrano, and she's daring to be great to fight Katie Taylor. It's going to be a spectacular performance by both of these ladies. It's going to be a spectacular event, and they're going to be stealing the show. Shout out again, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Shout out to all the women fighters out there. Let's preserve our modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life in line for pure entertainment. God bless y'all, and on to the next.